This is a good question. The tournament started exactly 6 weeks ago. And if you look at the temperature then and compare it to what it was today, completely different. On an average, it would have dropped down by almost 5 or 6 degrees. Now that's quite a bit. Also, if you look at the shadows, then the positioning is different. The sun positioning is different. Sunset timing is different. And all these things affect the pitch. The pitch temperature earlier at the start of the tournament was coming down in the second innings. So if you noticed, in the first half of the tournament, teams chasing, particularly on two venues, Dubai and Abu Dhabi, were not successful. They kept losing matches. And suddenly in the last, 7, 8 days or so, teams chasing are consistently winning. Wherever they are playing, they're winning. That is because the sun is setting earlier, and because the sun is setting earlier, even if you're bowling first, there is some help for the bowlers up front. There is a little bit of lateral movement off the deck, which wasn't there early on in the tournament. So teams batting first were able to hit on the rise and play all the shots. I still remember the first match, first over, Rohit Sharma played a fabulous shot of Deepak Chand, a good length outswinger. It swung, but it did not have enough life off the surface like what you're seeing now. And Rohit played a magnificent shot to cover point for a boundary. So that is not happening now because there is upfront some movement of the surface, and that is only because the temperature is nice and cool. In the second innings, it's moving up front. But what is happening in the second innings, the ball is also getting marginally wet because the temperature has dropped. It's getting marginally wet. And once it's wet, then not much happens off the surface. The seamers are bowling, it's just skidding on. You just have to basically look after the first 4 overs or so when the seam is sticking up like this. And when it 3, 4 overs down the line, when it flattens up and the ball has traveled outside 30-yard circle, batting is becoming easy.